Yo, what's up guys? So welcome back for another Dueling Network video, this time with a new and upcoming archetype. They are called Constellars. The strength of Constellars lie in their Xyz. They can easily bring out a rank 4 or rank 5 Xyz every turn, and the possibility of bringing out Messier 7 in an easy way by overlaying any Constellar Xyz monster makes the Constellar deck actually a pretty consistent deck. So let's see what the deck can do. This is one of the games I had last week. My opponent is playing a chunk topple slash plant deck. I believe this was game 3 we had. Yeah, I won game 1. He quasar'd me game 2. So this is game 3. I'm going to activate that pot of duality to take that effect failure to my hand. Already really nice against the double player. So I'm going to shuffle my deck and just set that prison and that starlight road. Not going to summon any monsters. He's going to activate the tuning to search out the chunk synchron, I believe. Should be the chunk synchron. Yeah, and he's just going to set one back row and pass. He's going to mill a reinforcement of the army. So no monster, no tuning rare or level leader or something like that. Draw into a Sheraton and normal summon it immediately. Sheraton is basically the Stratos from the deck, so I can search out any Constellar monster from my deck and add it to my hand. Then, going to push for 700 damage. He's going to scapegoat it, so obviously going to attack one scapegoat and set the Constellar Super Rebirth as a semi-bluff. I don't want him to MST my prison, for example. He's going to special summon the Krigdra Synchron, discarding the tuning rare. So I believe that he's probably going for a Drill Warrior, since if he's going for Chunk Destroy, he knows I have the effect failure in hand. But he does go for the Chunk Destroyer. He's going to target multiple cards, so I'm obviously going to Starlight Road that. So this puts me already in a really comfortable position. Still have that effect failure in hand. That prison set Stardust on the field. So really nice. He's going to activate another tuning. Going to search out a Krigdra Synchron this time. Then he's going to mill the Cyber Valley. Normal summon the Junk Synchron, so we're obviously going to Veiler that. So he already needs to activate one of his power cards, the Monster Reborn. I believe he's going to Reborn the tuning rare. And he's going to special summon a Double Warrior from his hand. He's obviously going to synchro summon for Orion Dragon. I have no response, so my Stardust is banished. Then he's going to special summon both Double Warrior tokens in attack position. Draw for the tuning rare. Then he's going to attack over my Sheraton, thinking if I should prison it or not. But I eventually activate the prison to remove it from play. Want to use that Sheraton for some more Xyz spam next turn. I'm going to normal summon Pollux. It's a continuous effect, so I can normal summon an extra Constellar from my hand. So normal summon Greedy, activates effect to special summon a Constellar from my hand, which is the Coust. And with Coust, I use Coust effect to bump up Sheraton's level to level 4. So now all my Constellar monsters are level 4. So going to Xyz for Omega and for Beheave. So now all my Constellar monsters are unaffected by spells and traps. And thanks to Beheave, I can bump up a Constellar monster on my side of the field with 1000 attack points until the end phase. So that's already a really comfortable position. Set the compulsory, and indeed, this is the game. So a really nice game. Since it was a bit short, I have another game against Plants. It's pretty much, I think, if you're playing Dueling Network, I think pretty much everyone knows Plants. A really solid player, really good player. So this was game 1 we had, because Camtasia crashed during game 2. So I didn't see it until after the match we had the match today. So that really sucks, since I really wanted to put up the whole match. But nothing I could do about it. I was able to recover game 1, so going to show this. He's going to start and mill the Trooper. So he's playing Chaos Dragons, Lightsworn Dragons. Then going to attack for some damage over the card Trooper, so no Gorse. Going to Xyz for Beheave to get a really nice beatstick on the field. A 3-4 beatstick. He's going to normal summon Tour Guide, so I'm thinking he's going to Xyz for Zennanes. Maybe Zennanes in defense position. or crash into Beheave, but he's going for Acid Golem, so that's already a really strange choice, since he knows I can boost up Beheaves if boost up Beheave with 1,000 points. So yeah, this doesn't make sense unless he has Dark Arm Dragon in hand, since he already had the course in his graveyard, and indeed he had the Dark Arm Dragon. So really tough luck. No response, so I immediately lose 3 cards. Lose the Prison, lose the Heavy Storm, which is not that important against Chaos Dragons, but still. And yeah, lose the Beheave in the process. So this already puts him in a really nice position. Yeah, and in phase 2 he's going to Foolish Burial, I believe for Red Eyes. Yeah, Red Eyes Darkness Metal Dragon. Yeah, then he's going to special summon a Pulsar from his graveyard. Yeah, by discarding a Pulsar and a Dark Flare. So he's going to yeah, this was a fun duel we had, a fun match. So it was not that important, but still. He's going to, yeah, Monster Reborn for Red MD, special summon another Pulsar and end this turn. So a really nice field. And without the Dark Hole, I don't think was able to get over the field. So activate that also broken and important Dark Hole. Yeah, it's going to special summon that Red MD thanks to his Pulsar. So luckily I do play 2 Beheave, so special summon Sket, normal summon Pollux, then use Sket's effect to bump it up to level 4. Yeah, going to Exceed into the second Beheave, and then attack over his Red MD with 3-4 attack. So that's already really nice. Bit lucky that I drew into that Constellar monster. So yeah, my only hope here is that he doesn't have Envoy or Chaos Sorcerer, since yeah, the dragons or so, I can still bump up Beheave to 3-4 attack, so he doesn't. It's going to set 1 monster, so the possibility of a Raikou here, but yeah, I have no options to do anything, so I have to attack it. And it's an Aaron, so really nice. And since I drew that Honest, I'm going to Exceed Overlay for Messier 7. Since, if it doesn't get rid of it, again, Dark Hole, the Chaos monsters like BLS, Chaos Sorcerer, I can use Messier 7's effect next turn. So this is the case. Activate Messier 7 to take back Pollux from my graveyard back to my hand. Then go to normal summon Pollux, normal summon Coust, use Coust's effect to bump both Constellar monsters to level 5, then Exceed into Pleiades and bounce this monster back to his hand. So unless he had the course, which is already removed, I should have the game. So indeed this was the game. Sadly, yeah, this was only game 1 we had. As I said, yeah, Camtasia crashed during game 2, and I didn't see it until after the match. After the match we had, so that really sucks. Since I really wanted to put up the whole match. It was a really nice match. Yeah, he won both game 2 and 3. I made a misplay during game 3 with the effect failure. And Judgment Dragon is still so ridiculously powerful. I believe he does play 2 Judgment Dragons. But yeah, so I will definitely want that rematch in the future. Anyway, GG. So let's get to the deck profile. So, first we have Greedy and Pollux, both level 4 monsters and both have a Boggart Knight effect. When they are summoned, you can normal summon or special summon another Constellar monster from your hand. So combine this with Coust, which can manipulate the level of your Constellar monsters up to twice per turn by giving or reducing a level from a Constellar monster. So this way you can easily special summon a rank 3, 4 or rank 5 Exceed. Then there's also Constellar Sket, which can be special summoned if your opponent controls a monster and you control no monsters. Sket is nice, since you can give it a level equal to another Constellar monster on your side of the field or in your graveyard. So again, really nice with level 3 or level 4 monsters. Keep in mind, you can use Coust's effect to bump itself up to level 5 or 6, then use Sket's effect to copy the level of Coust, and then you can immediately Exceed for any rank 5 or rank 6 Constellar Exceed monster. So you can easily special summon Messier 7. You can also run Cyber Dragon instead of the Sket and add the Chimera deck to the extra deck for example the Machina Kirgia matchup. But Cyber Dragon is not as flexible as Sket. Although Cyber Dragon is a 2100 beat stick, so yeah, it's up to you which one you want to play. Um, yeah, last there's also the Constellar Sheraton, which is basically the Stratos from the deck. When it's normal summon, you can search out any Constellar monster from your deck and add it to your hand. So most of the time I'm searching out the Ghost. Um, yeah, I'm also decided to run Card D for some nice extra draw support. If you don't like running Card D, then definitely play Thunder King over them. Then, yeah, Constellars also have their own salvage, which is called the Constellar Super Rebirth. You can add 2 Constellar monsters from your graveyard back to your hand, but you cannot attack the turn you activate this card. This is not that bad, since most Constellar monsters can activate their effect in both players' turns. So yeah, that covers it a bit. Yeah, this deck also runs a lot of back row, a lot of traps to protect your Constellar monsters, and mainly the Constellar Omega, which protects all your Constellar monsters against your opponent's spells and traps. So this way your opponent will have a really hard time yeah, getting rid of that Omega. Yeah, there's also the Constellar Beheath, which can increase the attack of a Constellar monster by 1000 points during both players' turns. Yeah, last there's also the Constellar Pleiades, which can bounce cards in both players' turns. Then, yeah, lastly there's of course the all broken Messier 7, pretty much in every video that I put up at the moment. Yeah, Messier 7 can easily be special summoned by overlaying another Constellar Exceed monster. So let's say you have like used up all materials of your Constellar Exceed monster, just summon Messier 7 by overlaying that Exceed monster, so you can use this effect next turn. So that's already really nice. Um, yeah, the last card I want to talk about is the Constellar Star Sign, which is a small draw engine for Constellars. Every time when an Exceed Constellar monster is special summoned, you can draw 1 card. But this, yeah, this is only once per turn. So, but yeah, I don't like this card because of a few things. Pretty much everyone runs Thunder King now, which stops you, yeah, obviously stops you from exceeding. Also, the Solemn Brigade, both Solemn Warnings and Solemn Judgment, also prevent the Exceed summon. And yeah, there are also a lot of cards which, yeah, also a lot of cards which prevent the possible exceed. Cards like Book of Moon, Torrential Tribute, Bottomless Rebel, all, yeah, prevent you from exceeding. So at that moment, the Constellar Star Sign isn't doing anything. So yeah, it hardly pays off. So I don't think it's worth running. It didn't work out for me, but yeah, obviously feel free to try it out. Yeah, I think that's pretty much it. If there are still any questions about the deck, then you can always ask them in the comment section down below. And guys, as always, feel free to leave a comment or a like if you enjoyed the video. Lead him signing out. Peace.